Yizzo, what it do? Like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, share the video too. Let's just get to it, man. First and foremost, Kyrie Irving, he's back. He is back. He's allowed to play home games now, from what I read. He's allowed to play home games now. They rolling back more of the mandates. He waited it out. He waited it out for whatever reason he had. He didn't want the shot, and he stuck to his beliefs. Even though they tried to vilify him, demonize him, crucify him, everything. They tried everything to make you just hate this man because of a stance he took against his beliefs, and he decided he didn't want it, and he held out, and it paid off. It's paying off now. It's paying off, and he will be back playing home games for Brooklyn just in time for the playoffs. I'm actually excited about it, but I do have regret and remorse for everybody in New York who lost their jobs, who quit, or were forced to quit, or got fired for not taking the shot, because it's just a mess. It's just a mess, because I would hope they could do something legally to get compensated for it, because this is like the mandate shouldn't have been there in the first place, because this was going to be the end result. We all knew eventually they were going to have to lift it, because it just didn't serve a purpose any longer. But thousands of people lost their jobs regardless of it, and for Kyrie, I'm happy for him. But if you are somebody in that situation, how do you feel right now? He waited it out, and now he's going to be rewarded. He gets his job back, gets his money, and you're still at home probably, or looking for another job, or trying to figure out how you're going to pay your bills because you're unemployed now. And on top of that, like I said, if you quit your job or got fired because you didn't get the shot, you're not able to get unemployment. They put that in the same category as refusing a drug test, and I think that's horrible. I think that's horrible. I hope it works itself out. Like I said, the mandate should have never been there in the first place. It should have always been an optional thing. Especially, it seemed like the last 2 years, nobody knew what they were doing. Everything they tried failed horribly. So it should have just left it up to people to be responsible enough to do what was right. If you're sick, stay home. Put a mask on if you want to. If you don't, fine. But to just reverse everything like boom, like that, yeah, I think it's horrible. Horrible. Shout out to all the people out there who were affected by it. I wish you guys the best. But let me get into what I really want to talk about. Lia Thomas. Lia Thomas is the transgender women's swimming champion. I use the term very loosely. In my personal opinion, that's not a woman. And it's not because I'm a phobic of any kind. I don't care about anybody except me and mine. Equally. If you're not in my circle, yeah, I don't care what you are. I don't care what you do with yourself. I don't, but that's not a woman in my opinion. If you have a penis and no breasts, you're just like me. You're a man. You're a bro. You're a broski. You're a brose. Until you cut the schmeckjick off and get the boobs, you're a man still. And he was a male swimmer ranked 462nd. Then he transitioned into a woman. He's transitioning into a woman, and he's allowed to swim with the girls, and he's busting their ass. He's ranked number one immediately. Overnight, he became the best female swimmer overnight. As soon as he took the trunks off and put the bikini on, he became number one. He became Michael Jordan of women's swimming. Absolute joke. I don't understand it at all. I don't understand how we allowing this to happen. Because if you're ranked 462nd, first of all, you suck. You stink. You are horrible. How the hell what kind of ranking is that? Why does it go all the way down to there? Right? How long is this list? That means that there's people worse than him? There's a 463rd and a 4. How long is this list? And why are you so bad? How are you on the team? Like, what are you bringing to the team? That means you don't have any top 10 finishes. You don't have any highlights. What is your skill set? What are you bringing to the team that they can use to win and become better? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So you become a woman now, and now you're automatically number one. You just be swimming laps around the girls. That doesn't show you something's wrong with this system, with this whole process? And in my personal opinion, I think he's a fraud and an opportunist. Because come on, dude, you don't think he knows he has an advantage? You don't think he realized once he put the bikini on and got in the pool for the first time with the girls at practice, he didn't look around like, sheesh, I'm smoking them. I'm killing them out here. Watch me just dominate. You don't think that thought crossed his mind, or he just went in there like, I'm just a girl. I'm just like everybody else, even though I'm 6'3" and I'm built like Dwight Howard, and everybody else is 5'2" and 100 pounds. You don't think he realized that? And he's still out there. He's still out there frauding around like he's just a natural woman. There's nothing wrong with it. And for some reason, if you have a problem with it, you have an issue. There's something wrong with me, apparently. There's not. There's nothing wrong with me. It's just that you're not going to get me to compromise my logic and common sense for compassion. I'm not doing it. I live in the real world. Online, you can be whatever you want to be, and they'll praise you for it. They'll give you flowers, roses. They'll rub your feet. They will give you every emoji with hearts in it that they can find until they can't. You know how you just go like that, and then it stops? That's what they'll do. They'll give you 1,000 emojis until it stops, and that works. That's fine. But once you're in the real world, it don't work that way. It doesn't work that way, and this story's in the news every day now for obvious reasons, because people are starting to realize this is wrong on so many levels. Like, we were cool with you want to be a girl, fine. You know, it's a little weird, but hey, live your life. That's fine. But now you want to play sports and be with the girls playing sports. No, you can't do it. You cannot. It's just not fair. If she's a man who's a transgender, you should go compete with the men still. Right? It's only right, because in the same swimming league that Lia Thomas is in, there is a transgender man, which is a woman who has become a man, has chopped the breast off and everything. Is a man, but they said because she hasn't taken hormones, she can still swim with the girls. So you have a man who becomes a woman that's allowed to swim with the girls, and you have a girl that's become a man that's allowed to swim with the girls. Where's the science? Where's the science at? Why is the man, the girl who became a man, not swimming with the men? Where's the protest at with all this? There's no science at all. No science at all. And this is basic science. It's not even complex. It's an eye test. Use your eyes. You can tell who's who. But they don't want you to use your eye. They don't want you to believe your eye. They want you to believe whatever agenda they're pushing. And I think it's time that people, if you have an issue with this, speak up about it. There's nothing wrong with speak up. You can protest other things besides racism and police brutality and cancel culture. You can protest stuff like this too if you're on that team, because the women are very upset about it on the team. Don't let the media fool you with these rare people who are all in support of this. The majority, I would say about 90% of the female swimmers are against this. Against it. And they're not even allowed to speak out about it. They are told, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Don't speak up about it. Don't even bring it up. Go out there and get smoked, right? Go out there and get smoked, and then come back here and clap, because this is all normal, but it's not, and people are starting to see it, for obvious reasons. And as a society, we're starting to lose our edge. We're starting to become cowards and are scared to speak up. And what they're doing now, they're actually taunting us with this, because we can literally see how wrong this is, but we're scared to speak up. So this will continue until we stand up and realize this ain't right and come together as one. All races, everybody, nobody thinks this is cool. Nobody agrees with this. If I'm a female, I'm offended. Where are the women at? Why aren't the women out there protesting this and saying that's not right? He shouldn't be allowed to compete with the girls. It's an obvious disadvantage. Obvious. They're not scared to speak up. But if you, like I said, if you let them get away with this, they got something else planned for you. Don't worry about it. So keep being quiet, and we're going to keep paying the price. But people like me, yeah, I'm fed up with it. So I'm going to speak my mind every chance I get. And I don't care what they feel. I don't care how you feel about it or what you got to say about it. Because this is my First Amendment right. I can speak out. I can speak out against things that I don't like too. It's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. But if you're out there, this whole Lia Thomas situation is an absolute joke. And I think people need to start waking up and realizing who's who and what kind of people we have in power that are allowing things like this to happen. But that's my time. Like, comment, subscribe, like, comment. I hate being woke, and I'm out.